Hi everyone, welcome to Tug's Grad Chat. I'm Caitlin and I'm going to be interviewing Georgia today.
Hi everyone.
Cool, we'll start with the first question. So Georgia, what do you do at Tug?
Cool. So at Tug, I work in the client service team. So I'm client service executive in the UK office. So my main responsibilities in the client service team are to communicate day to day with our clients that we have at Tug, and maintain that relationship. So be like their main point of contact, and then also support the teams as well. So kind of do a lot of like project management with the teams. So yeah, helping them with their day-to-day tasks from the client and making sure they're all on track to deliver things for campaigns, and then setting up meetings with the clients to talk through any campaigns or upcoming projects and things. So yeah, I do a lot of project management and just like overseeing campaigns as well. And then I'm also involved in like writing scopes for contracts as well, so like scope amendments for any new projects that we have that we get signed off as well with our clients. So yeah, they're like my main responsibilities day to day.
And how long have you been at Tug?
So I've worked at Tug now for nearly 2 years. So I started in April 2019, which is mad. Like I just can't believe how quick it's gone. Like it's flown by. So that's quite scary. But yeah, I feel like even though it's flown by, like I've learned so much, and like I've experienced so much at Tug already. So it's really nice to like kind of look back and just see like how much I've learned so far.
Exactly. Goes by fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what was it like being a grad in the client service team?
Yeah, so I think being a grad in the client service team was like really quite scary at first, because I feel like there's a lot of responsibility being on the client service team. Like you've got to face the clients every day. So yeah, I was a bit worried about that, and like I didn't really have much experience in a client service role, so I didn't know like what to expect. Um, but then I just feel like I learned quite quickly on the role because it was quite like fast paced. So that was really good. And something that really helped me was that I got to like go around each of the like channel teams at Tug, and kind of learn what each of the teams do on a day-to-day basis and have like some hands-on experience there. So that really helped me to like build my knowledge of like what each team does at Tug, which is like quite an important skill to have in the client service team, because you sort of need to know a bit about everything just in case, you know, clients asking for recommendations or any questions about certain things. So yeah, it's obviously like a great skill to have. So that really helped me to like build on my knowledge of each channel, and like it was a lot easier to speak to clients about, you know, like the different campaigns that are going on, just because I like understood the channels more. So yeah, I'd recommend anyone that gets like a client service grad role to like ask if they can get like experience from like all of the different teams in an agency, just so they can learn more about what each team does, and it will really help you with like your day-to-day communication with the client.
Yeah, definitely. So what's a great campaign that you worked on recently?
So one of the best campaigns that I've ever worked on at Tug was back in October 2020. So we worked on the Netflix launch of the new David Attenborough film, A Life on Our Planet, which was amazing. Because so one of our clients at Tug is WWF International, who collaborated with Netflix on the film. So we got to post content on WWF's channels, like teaser content about the new Netflix film, trailers, and we also did some like paid social activity as well around the clips from the film on like Instagram and Facebook. So that was a really, really good campaign to work on. Obviously, it was huge for the Our Planet team at WWF, so it was really nice that we got to be involved in such a big campaign with their team as well. So yeah, that was really fun. And then we also like posted content on Instagram when David Attenborough joined Instagram before the Netflix film launched, which was really cool. So it was nice to just be like a part of that buzz when David Attenborough joined Instagram. Yeah, that was really fun.
Cool. What's it like working for a marketing agency?
Yeah, so working for a marketing agency, I'd say it was quite fast paced. Like everyone is working at a really fast pace, but that's a good thing I see, especially if you're a grad coming in, working at an agency because you'll just learn like so much quicker. I'd also say working in an agency is really fun. Like pre-COVID, we always used to have like really good socials. So yeah, that was definitely like a really fun part of working for an agency and like going to the pub on a Friday and things like that. Like I do miss that working from home, but yeah, like that's definitely a good part. And yeah, just I feel like working at an agency can also be quite rewarding. Like when campaigns are really successful and like the client's really like appreciative of all your work and stuff, like I feel like that's like a really nice part of working for an agency as well, and like building relationships with the clients.
Yeah, definitely. So how are you working remotely? And is there any advice that you'd give to grads starting work in a remote role?
Yeah, so I feel like I've got used to just like working remotely now, like because it feels like it's just been like so long now. And I do think that I can be like quite productive working from home as well. Like I thought originally I'd be really distracted, but I actually think I can really get my head down and just get things done. So that's a good thing. But I do also like miss just not having people, especially like my team, like sitting next to my team and just being able to like ask them anything. Um, yeah, I definitely miss that because obviously now you have to just either like message them or give them a call. So yeah, it's not as easy. But yeah, what I would say to grads is like if you are starting a role remotely, then you've got to remember that this is like a completely different like circumstance, and like if it wasn't for COVID, then you would be going into the office on like your first day, meeting everyone and meeting your team. So yeah, I would say that you've got to remember that, and like it is going to be a lot different to how it would have been pre-COVID. So I would say to like don't be afraid to like just ask any questions, even if you feel like you're annoying someone. If you're like messaging them and stuff, like you shouldn't feel like you are, because it's completely normal to just ask like loads of questions. Like you aren't expected to know everything on your first day. Like you're gonna have to just ask loads of people. So yeah, I definitely say that, and like try and book like regular meetings in with like your manager, just so you can keep like day-to-day contact, and make sure there's not anything like building up, any questions building up that you want to ask, and like just make sure you're always like asking questions when you need to. So yeah, I'd say that, and then I'd also say try and like meet people on like hangouts and like just talk about things that aren't to do with work. I feel like that would really help to make like your daily work life easier, because obviously if you were just going into the office, then you would just like talk to people and chat and you'd get to know them. But you can't really do that when you're working remotely. So yeah, I feel like that's an important thing to do. Like you should just book in like a meeting with your team or something, get to know them. Because yeah, it will definitely make like your work life easier.
Yeah, definitely. Did you always know what you wanted to do for a career?
No, I didn't know like what I wanted to do. I knew at uni that I was always like interested in digital marketing, which is why I wanted to come to an agency for my grad role. Because yeah, obviously at an agency you can get to work on like across different channels, and like it's a good place to just work on like your marketing knowledge, because it's not like one specific area. So yeah, that's why I chose to like come and work at an agency, just to see like what I was interested in and stuff. But yeah, like I definitely didn't know what I wanted to do for a career, like, and I think that is pretty normal at uni. Like there was a lot of people that just didn't really know. But yeah, it's good to know like what sort of area you want to go into. So yeah.
Cool. Did you have any experience in marketing before working at Tug?
Yeah, so straight after I graduated uni, I did like an internship at like a startup company in London called Yoti. They were like a digital identity platform. So their product was to have like an online ID rather than like a physical ID, and this would be like activated through an app. So yeah, that was really cool that I got to work there, and I worked as an intern in their marketing team. So yeah, I basically just learned how to do like the basics of like working Facebook Manager, and like just getting to know like the platforms and setting up campaigns and things like that. So yeah, that was really useful to learn. And then I also got to like create briefs, like design briefs, because we had like an internal design team there. So that was really useful as well. And yeah, I just learned like the basics of marketing. So yeah, it really helped me actually when I joined Tug, just to have like that basic understanding, and also just like getting to experience working in like a business and office life. Yeah, it really helped.
Cool. So, what's your for grad looking for a job in marketing?
So I would say if you're a grad looking for a job in marketing, you should really try and get any relevant experience that you can, like even if it is just like a week of work experience or a really short internship. It would really help you to stand out, because obviously you're applying to these grad jobs and everyone's got that same thing in common, which is the degree. So you need to just have something else that just makes you stand out from that. And if you can't like get any work experience, then you could like try and do like an online course or something like that, just as something else to talk about in an interview. Like there's loads of courses you can do, even just like watching YouTube videos and things like that. If you can't pay for one, like there's other things you can do. And then I'd also say to like read up on the latest marketing trends as well, because that's like a good thing that you can talk about in interviews. And there's a lot of articles out there that are available for you to like read, because obviously everything is changing at quite a fast pace in the marketing world. So yeah, it's good to just show people that you're staying on top of the trends. I think that would like really impress people in an interview.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I would also say when you're going through to an interview process, like it's quite normal to like not get the first one that you apply for. Like I literally had quite a few interviews, and like I remember being like really upset like when I got rejected from a first one, but like that is definitely normal for like a grad. And like even though it's hard to like think about it at the time, you should take it as a good thing and be like kind of like make a note of what you did well in the interview, what didn't go so well in the interview, and then the next time you come to do an interview, like you'll be more experienced and you'll learn from like the things that didn't go as well the last time. So yeah, I would say if anything, you should take it as a good thing and learn from that, and it will kind of like make you stronger for your next interview. Because I remember when I was doing the interview processes, like I was really nervous at first, but then I just got like better. Like you just get into the swing of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just got better at doing like the process. So yeah, like you should take it as a good thing.
Exactly. So, lastly, what's your favourite memory from working at Tug?
So my favourite memory was probably when we had like the Halloween party in like October 2019, and we like just stayed in the office and we like decorated the office and everyone dressed up. And we did karaoke and it was just really fun and everyone got really drunk. I'd say that was probably my favourite memory.
Mine too.
Yeah, hopefully we can do like another Tug social in person soon. But yeah.
Cool. So, thanks very much.
Thanks.